What's going on, guys? It's your boy Going for Wins coming back at you with episode 3 of the Manchester City Master League Career Mode. In this episode, well, I guess to recap on last episode, we stumbled through the preseason. At least we got 2 wins out of 3, and we finished second to Atletico Madrid. So very unfortunate, but we were still able to grind out some points in the end, and I felt very comfortable heading into the season where we're at. So in this episode too, I also show you guys the transfers that I'm actually looking at. Like I said, if you guys remember from that last episode, I said I was looking at Dybala, Ousmane Dembele, Irving Lozano, and then I threw Conte up there because I thought about getting Conte again as a defensive midfielder, but as you can see, he's already signed to Manchester United, so I was not able to get him, but I think I'll leave him on there for now. The transfer window does close in the next episode, so we will try to scramble again. Like I said, I want to sign a attacking midfielder and I want to sign a defensive midfielder. Everything else I think we're pretty set. So on here, I'm just kind of playing around with how transfers work. Obviously, it's not as fluid as FIFA is. You know, I do like in FIFA 18 the nice little cutscenes. It is kind of easy to get your transfers though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do manipulate the system, but for sometimes I do try to make it realistic as well. But for this game, as you can see, my transfer budget is only $62 million, which is absolutely not realistic in FIFA, or at least in Manchester City terms, but you know, you gotta make do with what you can do. So like I said, here I'm trying to sign Paulo Dybala. At least I think it is, yes. I try to sign him, and I give him obviously a realistic contract to hopefully see he signs with us. So we just have to wait and see in the next episode if he does indeed sign with us, or I think maybe at the tail end of the episode, I think is when we'll find out. So again, him, Dembele, and Lozano are the 3 players I'm looking at. More than likely, I think I will go with Dybala, of course, because he's a young kid, you know, and he'll definitely be able to slot in the middle and probably start for us right away. And Silva, unfortunately, as much as I love it, will probably have to come up off of the bench. And then on here, I decide that maybe to bring Ousmane on loan, just because, again, just more depth in the squad. He's a young kid. I don't know how much he's going to play. I did fiddle with an option to buy to see what that looks like in terms of, I think FIFA used to have it in FIFA 17, but they took it out for FIFA 18, which I thought was pretty stupid. Honestly, I did like that. I did like a loan with an option to buy. That's, you know, realistic. I don't know why they took it out. So instead, I just opt for a straight out loan, and I'm making Barcelona pay for a majority of it, and hopefully he signs with us. Again, just added depth. I don't know how much he'll play, but again, those are the signings that I am looking at getting right now. But as you can see, we're going to go ahead and jump into the game where we play the FA Cup against Chelsea. And again, like, the one thing about this that I really like is that although it is not FIFA presentation, it's still, you know, good enough. Again, the player models are nice. The official jerseys on there are nice. You know, the fact that I was able to, again, download it and put it on here is very nice. Just adds that extra touch to it for sure. And then, I mean, again, I think bravo to PES for still sticking it out there, even though they don't have the licenses. The fact that they're giving it to the players, to the fans, to us, to be able to get these regular kits on here, I think is honestly amazing in itself. But anyways, getting into it, I still think this is a very tough match. I still use this as an extra preseason game, but I did come out strong, as you can see. On my substitutes, I forgot to change that around, so I will be taking care of that at the end, or at the end of the game, to make sure I get my true starting 11 and my bench all squared up. But in this match, again, I'm still getting used to PES. I still think it's going to take a while for me to really get to this game and master it. I am thinking about, for the first game, changing the difficulty up a notch, because I feel like after 4 season games, I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty much able to handle my own. The computer has not really been able to dominate me too much, and I've been able to play the counterattack pretty quickly. So I think that I will, for sure, in the next episode of games, at least, I will up the difficulty at least one more level to again, pace myself. I don't want to go all in and just get absolutely dominated. I want to definitely ease into it. And, it's PES. So at the end of the day, FIFA is where it's going to be at. But for the most part, I still want to have a good, fun PES career mode. Also, speaking of what I was thinking of doing is doing another career mode with a licensed team in PES. So I don't know if I want to do like the Scottish League or the Brazilian League, just another licensed league. I want to see if the presentations on there look any different, the player models, everything. I just want to see, what PES is spending their money on. So if you guys want to help me vote for a team, if you guys just go online real quick and check and see, or maybe I'll do a poll in the next video, and I will pick 3 teams that I will start a new um, PES career mode with also. So yeah, look out for that as well. Because again, I just want to take advantage of PES and I want to see it and play it in all of its glory. But in this game, I mean, to start with, it was pretty evenly matched. We were able to get a lot of chances. We did keep a lot of possession of the ball. Definitely moving the ball around. Just trying to basically get shots off. And then again, here you go and see the counterattack is absolutely ruthless in this game. Because, if the minute that you commit all your players forward and you mess up, I mean, like in real life, obviously, but the counterattack is coming for you. And I think PES does it better than FIFA does in terms of the counterattack. I mean, it's hit or miss for FIFA, but this is like literally, I feel like every single time it's a turnover, there's a counterattack coming for you, as you'll probably see here in a second. But watch. Um, but yeah, so Leroy Sané with the ball. Sorry, I dropped my mic for a second. I just had a yawn. Um, Kyle Walker comes in, crosses the ball. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the header, and we keep trying. But again, we had a lot of chances. We just kept for the first 20 minutes of the game. I mean, it was really all of us. Aguero takes a shot, hits off the post, unfortunately. But again, it was just attack, and then that's the kind of style that I like to play with. Not only in my personal teams and my teams that I coach, but I like that's how City plays too. I just feel like press the ball as quick as you can, and then try to counterattack as best as you can. Everybody has to get back. Essentially, it's pretty simple. You just have to have the stamina, the endurance, and the players that want to play that style of football. That's just one thing that I've seen and I've learned just from watching soccer in general. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Again, I don't know. Like when it comes to PES, again, I mean, I will really say that they really are putting out, a decent game. I don't have any negatives to say against PES except for the obvious, and I'm not going to keep saying the same thing over and over. But PES is getting there for sure. I am excited for FIFA though, and I'm sure you guys are like, well, why are you talking about FIFA in a PES career mode? Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's soccer, and soccer is soccer. So I mean, I am excited for FIFA 19. I'm not gonna lie. The Champions League is always gonna be something nice to see. The draw, everything, being able to play with Manchester City, and the actual, everything, the glitz and glam that FIFA brings to us. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting year. A lot of games are coming out. That's one thing. I do play all kinds of games outside of sports games. I mean, I do love Madden and NBA and FIFA, of course, and PES, and I play a lot of Fallout, so I'm very excited for Fallout 76 to come out. So that's probably my game of the year that I really cannot wait for. Definitely going to be playing that a lot when it first comes out. But that's just my thing. I mean, video games is always my thing, and then Sane scores a goal for us. And I'm getting off topic, but just to kind of get you guys to understand who I am and what I bring to the table and what I like to do, just in terms of video games. Nice little celebration that they're doing here. But yeah, I mean, Fallout 76 is something I'm looking forward to playing. Hitman, the game, obviously, since my name is Hitman. Hitman has always been one of my favorite video game series ever since the PS2 days. So I'm looking out for that as well. And I used to be a big Call of Duty fan, but I don't think I'm really gonna mess with it this year. And I'll get into reasons why in other videos or when I do a live stream or something. I'll keep it soccer here for the most part. But yeah, those are just other games that I'm interested in. in playing. But yeah, as we finish off the first half, nothing much happened. Unfortunately, I think in this video, when I was recording, I think I double clicked on the controller. I recorded and I thought I was recording and then I stopped recording. So it doesn't happen for a little while, but I think around like the 55th minute or 56th minute, it cuts to the 70th minute. Because again, like I said, I thought I hit the button and I thought I was recording, but then I hit it again and I wasn't recording. So I lost, yeah, maybe about 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes of gameplay footage in there. So hopefully, hopefully nobody gets too crazy about it, but things happen. I'm still trying to get used to how the share play works on the PlayStation itself. But yeah, so looking forward to getting this video out there to you guys, and also looking forward to getting that new mic. Cannot wait. I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably like, man, your mic is absolutely trash. You shouldn't be talking through it. But, I am getting there slowly, slowly. Bear with me, and I'm sure we will all be enjoying together. But again, just like the first half, it was just shot after shot after shot after shot. Chelsea didn't really have too many chances, didn't really threaten us too much, I felt like. And us, we just kept bombarding them. Again, there we go, another shot. And then Chelsea's going to hit back with the counterattack. And again, not too bad of a counterattack. I've seen worse, but like you'll see in this series as we play other teams, like the counterattack is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, so right here, sorry, this is where it cuts. Where I was going to do a counterattack with Kyle Walker, which I think we scored, because as you can see, the score is now 2-0. So unfortunately, and again, Raheem being Raheem, man, wide open net, had him set up, and he misses completely. Like, I love Raheem as a player, but his finishing is spotty at times. Now, granted, he did bag 20 goals last season, so can't say that he can't score, but sometimes it's just like inconsistent. Consistent but inconsistent at the same time. If that makes any sense. So I'm excited though. Premier League's back, and I'm happy. Happy soccer season over. World Cup was nice to watch. Disappointing. I wanted Germany to win and go all the way, but disappointing they bowed out in the group stage. France, obviously super dominating. I was very surprised that Croatia made it to the final. England crashed out pretty early, not pretty early, but crashed out in the semis, and it was just like, wow. It was a good World Cup though, but I'm just glad that the Premier League is back. I'm ready for City to defend the title. Champions League is going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of good groups, I think. I think Tottenham has the group of death this year, but for the most part, I think all the groups are pretty evened out. Some good games, some good teams. I think I'll tune into a lot of Champions League games. Man, as we take off again and we miss again, shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, and we keep missing. But yeah, since that footage is cut out, I felt like I might as well just kind of play out the rest of the second half in its entirety, so you guys can see some more gameplay of how it plays, and so I can get more practice. Because again, I could use the practice for sure. So, but yeah, like I was saying, getting back to, I'm glad the Premier League's back. City to defend the title, I believe. And Champions League, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great Champions League, I believe. There's some good dominating teams. I think we're in a good, well-balanced group. We play Shakhtar and Lyon and Hoffenheim. So for us personally, I think I would say that we should win the group, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be pretty evened out. It's going to give us some competition that we're not used to really seeing. So from different countries. So that's one thing I do like about the Champions League is you get all these club teams from different countries that get to play against each other, and some are the same, but most of them are not. And just the glory of being in the Champions League. It's probably a super crazy feeling to play in. So definitely. But I can see that the fake shot is the exact same as it is in FIFA. So that's good to know. But yeah, as you can see here, and we finish. Pretty much the game is over. We do take the token home. The Community Shield, we do lift that. Went 2-0 on Chelsea. Unfortunately for Chelsea, they do bow out. And I do like this little cutscene. of our coach running out on the field, hugging the players. I know the other players are sad and not feeling too good, and yeah, I mean, I think this has been in PES for a while too. But again, it's just nice to see. I don't see why you cannot do that in FIFA as well. I know you can celebrate like this in FIFA, which is pretty cool. I do like it. The only cheesy thing about this though is that you'll see here in a second. Like, I do like again how everybody's greeting each other, giving the manager a hug. Everybody's coming together as a team. But right here, cheesy. How are you gonna take a picture without the trophy? Like, I understand, like, you don't have the license to it, but you can make a generic trophy, man. Like, Taz, there is no excuse for that. You cannot be having no team picture without a trophy. Like, what is that? Like, that is, shake my head. I shake my head on that. But yeah, I mean, that's Pez in a nutshell. Does some good things and it does some just crazy boneheaded things. But here I'm gonna speed the last 4 minutes up for this video. Just getting some transfer news or getting some transfers done, as you can see here. Getting a lot of my guys out on loan or just transferred out of here completely. Don't really see a reason to keep them. And then again, as you can see here, I do like this. I don't know. This used to be in FIFA. I know in the early FIFAs where you had like sponsors and everything of the sort like that. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm just kind of looking at my objectives. They do have the same thing in FIFA, so that's pretty cool there to see. Showing the background of the coach, and then yeah, here we go. We're just getting into the transfers, and I think in order for the transfers to get in there, you actually have to go to the players and accept. I don't think it happens by itself. So I do like how when you put the transfers on the players, they just automatically come and they could just leave. So that's really good. I'm just getting rid of a couple players here, and I think Mangala, I don't really see him having a future with us, so he's free to leave. Raheem Diaz, I make sure he gets a loan as well, because I don't really see him featuring too much, especially with the signing of Paulo Dybala. Yeah, and then here's just again just finishing up some transfers. We do indeed sign Paulo Dybala, as you guys can see here. I just felt like again this gives us another dynamic. Cristiano Ronaldo's at Juventus, so it's not like they're dropping off too much. It could be a realistic signing in the future, maybe. I don't know if Pep would get him, but I just want to play with a player that I've never really played before or played with before, so that's the reason why I picked up Pablo. Again, as you can see here, Pablo has joined the squad, and then Mangala is gone. Zinchenko I'm about to loan out as well. And then you guys can just pause here and kind of read what's going on. It just kind of tells you that the one thing, what that little thing was telling you is that although I signed Paulo Dybala, he is not ready to be in the club yet in terms of chemistry. Like, he doesn't know how we play. So in order for him to get better and get his confidence up and be part of the team, that's where you would use him slowly. Use him as a sub, start him, things like that, which I think I might do. I don't know if I'm just going to put Pablo in the starting lineup right away. I think I'll slowly bring him on as a sub. It's the right thing to do. Silva is still a top player. He's not slowing down anytime soon. So I think that's what I do. As you guys will see here in this at the end, I do edit the lineup, and I do indeed put Paulo in the attacking mid instead of Silva, as you can see here. Yeah, so I'm just kind of getting my lineup set, my starting 11 and my bench players. That way I don't have to worry about doing this every single game, as everybody does already. I'm sure everybody already kind of gets their own players ready and set. So again, I don't know if the top, yeah, that's the confusing thing too. I don't know if the top is the subs or if the bottom is the subs, because there is a little line that shows you. But I don't know. Again, still getting used to it. A lot of what's going on here, so whatever. Just finishing up some more signings or some more transfer deals. Just getting guys out of here, getting them on loan. But that's going to wrap up this video for me. The next video should be out probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm trying to keep it either every day or every other day. Just getting in that busy schedule. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in to the episode. Be on the lookout for the next one. I'm always down for commenting what I can do better. And also in the comments down below, leave what team you might want to play with next. Anything other than that, this is your boy Blaine from Win signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.